Grab him! Silly's right here! Stop him!
You got it?
Get on, go!
He's got the dog. Dog. Got him, Joe?
You're watching Southeast Nebraska's news leader.
Ricky! You alright? I'm hungry. Well, let's eat. Shoney's. Let's go.
I had responsibilities. We all have to grow up.
Pass is picked up and carried up by Kempney. Kempney able to pop it back in. Lucas Pisa to take that, and he gave it up there, and it's fed back off for Connolly. Save, Ribbon, score! It's Eller! It's 4-3 Capitals!
Future of Wrestling podcast, yeah. Nobody else could do it like us. Future of Wrestling podcast. Nobody else could do it like us, yeah. Who could really run this podcast? Nobody here could do it like us, yeah. Who is here can run this podcast? Nobody here can do it like us. We take WWE 2K, make it a wrestling show. The commentary added, man, it's best you know. Nobody can take it better than us. Nobody can ever do it. It's tough if you want to listen to the best. Nothing else you got, yes. Recognize the time that we on. This is the time we respond. If you listen to the Future of the Wrestling podcast, understand that we on. Every debate, every commentary, just to make the status rapping loud and clear. I don't think you really talking, you aware. That nobody feel you'll ever be there. And if you talking with us, you will see it real quick. Nobody in this game can elite with the business like us.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Future Wrestling's episode 26. And yes, some sad news to let everybody know that we do have WYW. That's the first positive thing. I will say the positive before the negative. We have Jonathan Caterer, Owen Finch in here. But we'll tell you the story
What's
about...
up, ladies and gentlemen?
What's going on? WYW taking over tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
We will be telling more details.
Only took us long enough, guys. Only took us long enough.
Yes, but I just want to point this out. Scotty Bear did get fired. More info will be on the Twitter of Future Wrestling. But coming out to the ring, Jonathan, it's Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys, multi-time tag team champions in every promotion that they've gone to, WWE, Ring of Honor, TNA. And now they're in separate companies as far as WWE and AEW are concerned. But tonight, reunited once again here in Future of Wrestling, Owen.
I see we're going to broken Matt Hardy tonight, too.
Yes, he is, huh? Good point there.
Brother Nero and Matt Hardy here tonight.
And tonight's singles action, but don't forget, Matt Hardy very well capable in the singles division. He's a former United States and Cruiserweight and ECW Heavyweight Champion.
Yes,
they're fighting the Kong Dynasty, right?
Yes, Kong Dynasty is what I've been hearing the rumors about. I don't know anything about him. You did mention off air Congo Kong.
Yeah, I know Congo Kong. He scared me at a wrestling show. I don't want to talk about it.
I think we got to talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, what the f*** is this?
Mamula Kong.
This is a scary individual right here.
Can I get some word backstage, please? Who the hell is this dude?
Absolutely.
Jim Tunney is in Jim Tunney is in my earpiece right now. Jonathan, he is telling me Congo Kong found out he had a stepbrother all these years that was in the wrestling business.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm doing research on him right now, and he's actually won a number of CAW championships throughout the local level. But here he's making his FOW debut alongside his brother here, his stepbrother.
Yeah, but this won't be a tag team match, which I cannot wait to see what these two guys do in the ring together. But one-on-one,
I'm curious. You were saying,
definitely an impressive way to make a debut against Matt Hardy. No better way.
No better way.
Let's see what happens here. Matt Hardy versus Mamula Kong. Congo Kong at ringside for Mamula and Jeff Hardy. In the corner of Matt Hardy. There's some nice slugging shots there to start it off here. Matt Hardy going with a Muhammad Ali approach here. But I don't know if that's wise here against Mamula Kong.
I wouldn't want to brawl with a heavyweight like this. I think Matt Hardy should use his quickness and wrestling ability.
Exactly. I mean, for a big guy like that, Matt Hardy might have only one.
Oh, the senton.
Gosh. Well, I better shut my mouth because these moves are just dominant.
I know.
Yeah, he's just brutalizing him right now. Slugging shots now to the back of the head. He's working the ropes now.
I've never seen Matt Hardy dominated in the beginning portions of a matchup like this.
No, me neither. I mean, besides the spot that he took against Sammy, you know, at the AEW pay-per-view, he's taking shots like this by a human being.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you can call Mamula Kong a human being.
That's
with the way he's wrestling tonight.
Well,
Matt Hardy though making some comebacks, going up to the top rope. Very wise to use his quickness.
Moonsault there by Matt Hardy. There's a hook to the leg. Inside leg. Or actually, that's the outside leg. There's a 1 count by Matt Hardy. There's all of that garnered.
Matt Hardy threw everything he had into that moonsault, and he only got a 1 count.
I've never seen anybody kick out of a moonsault that quickly.
You know, I was scared of Congo Kong before. I might have a new fear in Mamula Kong. Nice leg drop there by Matt Hardy, going for another one.
Yes.
And now he's going to go for yet another leg drop. Taunting the crowd, trying to get himself pumped up here.
Yep, and just like Owen said, use his quickness.
Yep. Oh, he said no.
You were saying about quickness there, Logan.
No! My gosh, yep. I've seen it all, ladies and gentlemen.
There's nothing more dangerous than a big man that's also quick.
And agile, too. That spinning heel kick was lethal. And, oh, man.
Oh,
what's he going for here?
Goodness.
He fits into the big guy category. Oh, no. Now Matt Hardy is he's like an animal cornered here on the apron. But Matt Hardy able to hit a slugging shot. Now going to go for the twist of fate. He hits it.
He hits the twist of fate.
That was Matt Hardy. I was trying to...
And another 1 count?
You gotta be kidding me.
That was his finisher, too. Like, what does it feel like, John, to have your finisher get kicked out of not at 1?
I ain't a wrestler, but I'll tell you right now, I mean... I guarantee you it probably doesn't feel too good. You're probably wondering to yourself, what do I have to do? And what the hell is Congo Kong doing?
Oh, no.
My gosh.
Oh, man.
Mamula.
Shades of Bobby Lashley right there.
Yeah, he fits into the agile big man category. He cleared that top rope, too. Can we talk about that? Or no, he cleared that second rope with ease.
Oh my
Shades of Samoa Joe.
He's got shades of everybody. Let's just point it out.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
I'm scared of him at the same time.
He is kicking Matt Hardy's ass. Every body part is getting demolished.
The cannonball to follow up on those lethal strikes on Matt Hardy's abdomen and legs.
I've never seen anyone destroyed like this.
I mean, Matt Hardy's only had pretty much the move.
We're talking about Matt Hardy.
Exactly. What
I got Samoa driving to follow up.
My goodness.
That has to be it.
It's got to be
Let's take another look at it.
And let's just point this out.
And now here we
Hardy's
go. 1.
Oh, yep. 2.
Are you kidding me?
And
wow, that was an annihilation.
The only 2 moves that Matt Hardy really had was the moonsault and twist of fate. That's it.
Yeah, think about that for a second.
this is going to be a dominant tag team. If this is what one guy does, I'm scared to see what they do in a tag team match.
Well, we're already well aware of what Congo Kong does. We've seen it on the indie circuit. But this is the first look at Mamula Kong.
And during the match, if you noticed any of the moves that Matt Hardy hit, Congo Kong did not really even flinch, didn't even worry.
No, he literally trucked through Matt Hardy tonight. He absolutely trucked through him.
I think what worked to Matt Hardy's disadvantage is he didn't have a lot of tape to study while Khan did.
Exactly.
That's fair.
True.
That's absolutely fair.
That's the only downside for a veteran.
Nevertheless, Mamula Kong celebrating in the ring now.
Yep.
Jeff Hardy worried about his brother there. He's at ringside wondering what the heck to do here.
Well, there's nothing really to do besides just drag his body, his carcass to the back.
Absolutely.
That was an ass kicking.
All the tag teams in FOW better watch out.
Exactly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not just tag teams, everyone in the locker room better watch out.
Yep. And
this is crazy now.
Mamula Kong, Congo Kong, the Kong Dynasty, that was a message sent to the tag team division, and even the singles division, that they're here.
Yeah.
We thought
that's what's scary about it. Either one of them, and Mamula Kong showed tonight, he could easily go for a singles title if he wants to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And he could put some stars and ratings.
Coming up next, we have a triple threat match. We have Tessa Blanchard versus Toni Storm versus Lita.
We got Lita. This is going to be a hell of a matchup. That's three-way triple threat right here.
And not just this, but the triple threat match will be the number one contenders for the women's championship. Either Victoria Martinez or Juju will be the champion after Stardom.
All these women right here, former women's champion in WWE and in Impact. Tessa Blanchard, the only woman to ever win a world championship.
In professional wrestling, that is absolutely correct.
Well, that's not necessarily true, right? Technically, Sexy Star was Lucha Underground World Champion.
Well, yeah, we don't want to talk about it.
That's true, and Toni Storm is our official very first ever FOW Women's Champion, so we could put that on the books as well.
Toni Storm, a former Mae Classics winner, so she does know what it's like to compete on the big stage.
Yes, she
does. Look at Tessa Blanchard talking trash. Only a Blanchard can get away with talking trash to an audience and the people cheering her on.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I mean, she's a fan favorite. Majority of the places she's went to, and bringing her talents to FOW, it's even better.
She was breaking barriers all over the place. She just recently came off a hell of a run at Impact.
Her very first match
here in FOW.
Yep, and the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, including Jonathan and Owen, is Tessa Blanchard's very first match in FOW was almost a complete and utter destruction, just like Mamula Kong. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
None of that will happen here, though, because she's going up against two veterans in the business.
Absolutely.
Especially Lita. Lita main evented the first episode of Monday Night Raw against Stephanie McMahon and won the women's title. This is no different.
It's never
first ever women's main event. That's very true.
Yep. So there's so much talent that's going to be in this ring. It's just who can come out on top. Could it be the legendary Lita? Could it be the up and coming Tessa Blanchard, or Toni Storm, who's also put a name for herself everywhere she's gone?
And Toni Storm is a veteran as well.
Yep, that's
absolutely true. Toni Storm, remember to have those clinic matches with Rhea Ripley for the NXT UK Women's Championship. It actually defeated Rhea Ripley for the title.
There's multiple championship women's title reigns between these three women right here. We're probably reaching up to like double-digit standards over the 20s with how many championships these women have won.
what would you say would be the strategy in a triple threat match? Do you want to pair up with somebody, or do you want to just try to get a win as fast as possible?
I mean, the smart thing is to wait on the outside and then let two people beat each other up and then capitalize when somebody hits their finisher, get the pin.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't it be crazy if all three had the same idea and just went outside?
I don't know what would happen. No one's ever tried that before.
I don't think anybody's ever thought about that one.
They all just go outside and then you just get weapons. It's fine. It's just like a WYW match. It's fine. Everybody gets weapons.
Remember, there's no countouts or disqualifications in a triple threat match, so it's just the first person who gets the pinfall or submission gets the win and challenges for the women's title.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, Toni Storm landed on her feet right here. You gotta let Matt. Now, not only does pre-match nerves kick in, not only because you're going for the title, but facing a legend like Lita, how much nerves really set in when it comes to something
Probably
like that?
Probably a lot.
I would imagine a lot.
And again, you gotta remember.
Think of who.
Ooh. Go ahead.
You could see a lot of women right now are trying to hit quick offense right now. I would expect.
I would expect nothing less with these women. Absolutely. Toni Storm now dunked onto the outside as Tessa and Lita brawl at it here.
Yep, I see it now. What's Lita
How long
thinking?
do you think it's going to take before alliances start to get formed? Being what's at stake?
I mean, I would imagine a lot. Oh wow, look at this.
Lita held on right there, though.
She missed.
Lita held on and was able to dunk her off the top rope, but Tessa able to follow up and hit a nice clothesline and knock Lita off the top rope. Now all three women wrestling on the canvas.
Could you make the argument, though, that even though Lita has wrestled the longest, she hasn't been maybe as much triple threat matches as possibly Toni Storm or Tessa Blanchard have had because of where the women's
I agree. I think if there are two women that actually could win this, it's definitely Toni and Tessa. On not for the bad.
Agreed. And now that DDT by Lita on Toni Storm.
And there's a kick out there, or no, actually rather a break up there by Tessa Blanchard.
It was close. You can call it either way.
Match would have been over right now.
And now look at that. Now Lita going nuts.
Oh.
Lita with her own comeback now. Strike after strike, DDT after DDT, and a Hurricane Rana on top of that. Now goes for the cover on Tessa Blanchard and a kick out at actually at 1. I almost said 2.
It was
now look at that arm drag there by Toni Storm now, and now she's working on Tessa Blanchard's arm here with a nice arm wringer. And now look at that, Lita, nice backbreaker to follow up on Toni Storm.
Oh my gosh, the lower
Remember
back.
too, Toni Storm ended her back in that first ever NXT UK Women's Championship tournament match. That could have.
That's right. Yeah, Toni has a history of back problems. Both Tessa and Lita using that to their advantage here. You saw Tessa there with a drop kick straight to the small of the back of Toni Storm.
But the question I have is, how soon do you want to win the match? I would imagine you want to win the match very soon.
Well, I mean, Toni Storm wanted to win the match after that German, I'll tell you that.
Yes, you
should. Now look at that. Storm Zero there by Toni Storm. But wait a minute, look at that, Lita. Oh man, Lita had this. I just said the idea, and it looks like Toni Storm had it well scouted that Lita was going to come at her from behind. Another German suplex.
Eyes in the back of your head.
In the triple threat match, you always got to have the eyes in the back of your head. Oh, what a kick out there by Lita.
I thought Lita could have been done for there. She has the history of neck issues, and Toni Storm dropped her right on her neck with that German.
Out of all the women in here, the most healthy, ironically enough, is Tessa Blanchard.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You know, even though hasn't wrestled a match really all that much due to the pandemic, this is her first match back.
Ooh.
Oh, the moonsault by Lita.
Moonsault is and 3 Lita.
Wow, what?
Toni Storm cannot get back into the ring in time.
That's the disadvantage of a triple threat match right there.
Yeah, exactly. If you get knocked out of that ring, there's a good chance of you losing quickly. And Lita took advantage. She is going to be the new #1 Contenders, guys.
Absolutely.
Who had a disadvantage going in? Toni Storm and Tessa Blanchard.
You could make you could make the argument this is an upset.
Yeah, because they have experiences in these kind of matchups. But Lita was not going to be denied tonight.
No.
Absolutely. Lita looking to get another women's title under her belt now. Now has to watch. If you're Lita, who would you rather face?
Yeah, who would you rather face, Victoria Martinez or Juju?
I would say Victoria Martinez for a match quality standpoint, and you would probably have a better chance, to be honest, considering the track record of Juju.
Congratulations on Lita, just for being at the right place and also getting the win.
Exactly right there. I will have to throw that one out there, because think about this. Lita has done it all in this business, and she continues to show people that, hey, I'm still here. Haven't gone anywhere.
Well, I mean, she showed that. What ring rust? Fuck your ring rust.
Absolutely.
Nope, exactly right.
You can make the argument that ring rust is what caught up to Tessa Blanchard in that match.
That's fair.
That's true.
Now we got this. Who the heck is this jabron?
It's Will Ospreay is in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and up next he is facing Jonathan. Go ahead.
Matt Sydal. We talk about one of the innovators of high flying right here, Matt Sydal. He had multiple classic matches with the likes of Randy Orton. Now he's here in FOW. He's currently also in AEW. Matt Sydal making a splash everywhere, it seems.
Matt Sydal, remember too, won the Wrestling Observer Award in 2008 for Best High Flyer of the Year.
Yes, he did. And he also was a multi-time X Division champion and Grand Champion over in Impact.
My bad, not 2010, not 2008.
Well,
close enough.
Count it.
You got it close enough there, sir. But everybody knows what's been happening.
By the way, despite Will Ospreay, I will say, despite Will Ospreay's losing streak, I expect this to be an absolute barn burner here. Oh, what a clothesline there by Will Ospreay.
Even though Will Ospreay's on a losing streak, remember, he's still one of the best athletes in the business right now.
Nice Gary there, and to your point, Owen, what a nice hurricane rana there by Will Ospreay, taking advantage of Matt Sydal off his guard.
0-34 Will Ospreay is putting it all out on the line here, saying, you know what, I have to do something, I gotta win a match, here's my chance.
Well, think about it, though. A win right here could end, not only end the losing streak, he could be in contention for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Which is huge.
I never
thought of that. That is huge for Will Ospreay. Now look at that, Will Ospreay now. Irish whip into the ropes now. Duck underneath of Matt Sydal. A nice leapfrog to follow up. And now look at that, a nice reversal there by Matt Sydal and a chop block right to the leg. A lot of people have targeted that leg when fighting Will Ospreay lately, and a nice tiaras there by Matt Sydal to follow up.
So what do you think happens sometimes when you get into a losing streak like this? What goes through your head, do you think?
I mean, I'd imagine you think you're the ultimate loser. I mean, I don't know, ask MVP.
Absolutely. Don't forget, Kurt Hawkins recently suffered this. Sometimes you can come out the other side. Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder became the WWE Tag Team Champions at WrestleMania 35.
And now look at that, Will Ospreay trying to become a #1 contender for a Cruiserweight Championship to come out of the other side of this. But again, Matt Sydal kicking out of that flurry of offense there.
If you're the Cruiserweight... Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
What the hell did Matt Sydal just do?
I think no
that was a top block. So if you're the Cruiserweight Champion, who are you looking to face in this? Do you want to face someone that just came off a loss, or do you want to face someone that has consistently won?
I mean, that's the easy answer is the person that's been on a losing streak.
Not necessarily, because if you think about it,
Oh yeah, they're desperate. I mean, Will Ospreay's absolutely shown 100% that he's desperate for a win tonight against Matt Sydal.
You're not kidding. You're not kidding.
Matt Sydal going to the top rope now.
Strike right in the back of the head of Matt Sydal. Now Matt Sydal trying to bring himself up here.
This is what the cruiserweight is all about.
Absolutely.
Not necessarily
absolutely to the very best of a nice tornado DDT there by Matt Sydal.
Wow.
The drag to the center of the ring there. That's smart there by Matt Sydal. I thought he was going to go for a pin cover there, but I don't think he's finished with him yet.
Well, we'll see.
Matt Sydal going to the top again. Oh, and not very smart to go to the top rope.
Not when he's.
I think it was being. I think Will Ospreay was playing possum there with Matt Sydal, and now look at that. But Matt Sydal not going to be denied. It looks like he's going to go for it.
Oh, that's a good opportunity.
Oh wow!
Oh, and he just missed. I think he just missed the double knee strike. I think he got Will Ospreay just enough, but I think Sydal got the worst of that.
It looks like Matt Sydal almost slipped a little bit like he did in AEW. Oh, there's the double knees.
Matt Sydal's got to take advantage of this.
Matt Sydal also has got to stop missing his freaking grabs.
Absolutely.
And now he's he's trying to go for a razor's edge, but Will Ospreay able to counter it. And what a short arm lariat by Will Ospreay drag.
Will Ospreay can get it right here.
To follow up here. Gotta imagine Will Ospreay is gonna try to go for a cover here.
I hope so.
Absolutely.
You would think.
And now look at that. It looks like he's going to set him up here for a signature here. But wait a minute. Matt Sydal able to roll out of the way into a nice chop block there again. Right to the same knee he's been targeting.
Will Ospreay, this match could be kind of a little bit of an example of why Will Ospreay is on his losing streak. Will Ospreay had opportunities to put away Matt Sydal, but didn't take them.
That's fair. And there's the DDT, the same one he was trying to look for earlier. Sydal hits it from the top rope. There's a cover now. There's a 1 count there for Matt Sydal. Will Ospreay did not come around to mess around.
Will Ospreay didn't.
Blue Thunderbomb. Oh my God! Could he actually do it, Logan?
He could.
Could he do it?
Owen, could he do it?
I think so. He's taking a bit too much time now.
That's the Omega Driver.
Oh
Get the Omega
gosh!
No way!
And no!
I can't believe it.
He's pulling everything out.
Will Ospreay did nothing wrong there. Well, Matt Sydal is just tougher than we thought.
You think?
And now look at that. There's a Muay Thai expertise coming into play there for Matt Sydal. And there's a widow's peak there by Matt Sydal. You don't often see that from him. And now look at that. He's going to go for the airborne here. He's going to go for Air Sydal.
You're going to hit it.
And finish with it. Hook to the inside, to the outside leg. I always fuck that up. There's 2, and there's 3.
Wow, just like that.
What an impressive match.
Just
Unfortunately, the losing streak for Will Ospreay continues, but he's got nothing to be ashamed of with the performance in this match. But, you know, if you're on a losing streak like this, I don't really think you really think about the performances. It's just about results.
That's true. 0-35 now.
0-35. Maybe he shouldn't have been a dickhead to all those legends, huh? Just saying.
Will Ospreay made a ton of mistakes in this match, though. He could have won this match had he just put away Matt Sydal earlier in the match.
He made mistakes on him, but he more than made up for it. Right here, look at the Omega Driver. I honestly, if this was any other man, I think Will Ospreay wins it. Then again, he was very, very winded, so that could lead cadence to your original point.
Well, all I gotta say is 0-35. I mean, the only one that's come of Will Ospreay was a 6-man tag that he didn't even get the cover, guys. And he was like, "Oh, I'm the GOAT. I'm the greatest of all time. I did it. It's all me." No, it's not.
When you're in a losing streak, though, you gotta. When you get a win, you gotta take it when you can get it. I would be doing the same thing.
But at the same time, I think that cockiness may have just bit him in the ass.
But let's not focus on.
Well, I mean,
Ospreay,
it's been hitting the ass all year, Logan. I mean, that's kind of the understatement of the century.
Matt Sydal, though, congratulations. He's going to be the next number one contender to the Cruiserweight Championship. I can't wait to see who he faces.
I can't wait either. Who's the Cruiserweight champion now? I don't even remember.
Oh man, it's Roger.
I'm new here. You gotta remember.
I don't remember.
Who's it? Roderick Strong, man. Roderick Strong versus Matt Sydal. Let's go. Speaking of matches that I'm looking forward to.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Brody King, Randy Orton. Let's just say the story starts off with Brody King was just in the ring. He was just minding his own damn business. You know how Orton does. He strikes.
He likes to meme. Maybe he was memeing with Brody King. Maybe he wanted to hit an RKO out of nowhere for the Vine. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Vine's dead. TikTok,
yeah.
whatever the kids are using nowadays.
It could definitely be that, but they also will be involved in the 8-man Destined for Greatness 8-man ladder match. That will be pretty much, it's almost like a Money in the Bank, but there's different roles in FOW. These two guys are in it.
That's fair. That is fair.
Well, you gotta think, though, Randy Orton was trying to send Brody King a message to saying, stay out of my way in the ladder match. So, this match right here, though, is a big statement, because if you win this match, you build momentum towards that ladder match.
Yep.
And Brody King, believe you me, there could be no better momentum than to beat down Randy Orton before the pay-per-view comes up. That's a huge statement, not only to the FOW locker room, but to the entire pro wrestling industry.
Can you imagine?
Brody King be able to pull this off.
Can you imagine the headlines that would come out if Brody King pulls this off?
It's newspapers tomorrow. You're gonna see. It's just gonna be just like the NFL, when they always have, literally within hours of a victory or a loss, there's always going to be that title on the newspaper.
I don't know anything about that, so let's just not talk about it.
Well,
I kind of got it. It's okay.
Like sports in general, how it's always in the paper the next day talking about it, or on the news. You know.
I don't read newspapers, and when sports are on, I zone out.
So you already missed Scotty Bear there, Logan.
Jim Tony, why the hell did we hire this guy?
You tell me.
Hey, I at least got what you were trying to say.
But I'm just gonna say this right now. This isn't the only match that's momentum could be, bragging rights here going into the 8-man ladder match. The main event will be featured Tito Vargas facing the leader that nobody knows who it is yet of Chain Gang for Finally. We're gonna find that out.
Will be interesting to see who the leader of Chain Gang is.
I mean, it's just crazy to see Arn Anderson's in it. We've heard the rumblings of Jay Lethal since Arn Anderson's been accompanying him to ringside. It's gonna be exciting to see who comes out with him. But guys,
I'll tell you who is exciting. Depending on your interpretation, Randy Orton. Let me tell you something. There's not a single person that is a more naturally gifted athlete than Randall Keith Orton. Not a single person.
I'm surprised Randy only came out to this theme song right here, because there was reports that he hated it backstage. Maybe this theme song motivates him to destroy his opponents.
Well, I mean, in fairness, Rev Theory did know better.
Absolutely.
What? I didn't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing either.
I didn't hear anything. Did you guys hear anything?
Randy Orton, though, a multi-time world champion in the industry.
He's looking for more titles here in FOW. The more titles he can get to tie Ric Flair, or even beat Ric Flair, the better. Orton looks to do that here in FOW. He's already made a huge name for himself in WWE.
True. Very true.
More than a huge, I would say more than a huge name in WWE.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He's the name in WWE.
Absolutely. What are you talking about?
He's the name. Crowd going nuts here for Randy Orton.
Randy Orton too has been in the ring with the best of WWE and of wrestling in general. Now, guys, there's something to be said that maybe Randy Orton got in the head of Brody King. Brody King didn't even have the decency to stand into the ring, or is that just Brody King letting Randy Orton have the platform?
That's
well, either way, there's two similarities to these guys as the bell sounds off here. They're both very calculated, they're both very methodical, and when it is time to go, they can go with the best of them.
Yeah, well, that's
right
not...
to the eyes there.
That wasn't
the question is...
Don't expect this to be a clean match, is what I'm saying.
Now the question
Don't
is...
expect this to be a clean match.
Oh, a nice drop kick. You can make the argument, too, Randy Orton has one of the best drop kicks in the business ever.
Yeah, no question about that. Randy Orton absolutely... Those who have used a drop kick, Randy Orton has perfected the use of the drop kick.
Absolutely.
I mean,
now look at that nice European uppercut there by Randy Orton now. Orton just methodically, systematically destroying Brody King. Going for his face and chest area.
A lot of people hate the fact that Randy Orton takes his time, but you can make the argument Randy Orton sending a message to his opponents when he does this type of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like punishment.
And it's what it is, man. Randy Orton's been the Punisher of WWE for a long time, but Brody King...
Oh, my God!
Tope come hero there by Brody King. Brody King not going to be turned down tonight. Looking to make a name for himself at the expense of Randy Orton.
Just amazing.
I don't know what happened. A stalemate right there.
Nice there. Nice scoop there by Randy Orton. Randy Orton scoop slam onto the outside, and now look at this. Nice torture suplex near the ramp area there.
Randy Orton could be trying to get Brody King counted out here.
RKO is hit. And now Randy Orton's going to send it back in the ring. And now Ospreay is going to go for a cover here. Hook to the outside leg there. There's one. There's two. And Brody King is able to check out.
Wow, that is nuts.
Oh my
goodness. That has to be...
Keep this in mind, guys. Not only did he just kick out, he rebounded by laying Orton out with a big boot and a military press lift, and is now just toying with Randy Orton at this point. One tiny knee strike there to the abdomen of Randy Orton.
What do you think Randy Orton's thinking right now that he pulled out his best shot against Brody King and he kicked out?
Well, he didn't just hit him with the RKO on the outside. He hit him with that like belly to belly almost.
Dude, and now he's kicking Randy Orton in the point of the nose with his foot. He's just systematically rearranging Randy Orton's face tonight here on FOW television.
Do you think Randy Orton underestimated Brody King tonight?
Obviously, yes.
No, you tell me. What do you think?
Did not.
Oh wow, look at that though, Randy Orton able to change strategy. He actually countered with a crossbody. When's the last time you've seen Randy Orton pull out a crossbody in a match, even if it was to reverse something? And now look at that, Brody King though with a Death Valley driver on Randy Orton. Holy shit, he might actually pull this off. There's a hook to the outside leg. There's two. What?
No
that is an upset
way.
right there. I can't believe it.
And I'm being...
It's just a night of offense tonight.
Wow, I
can't believe it.
Brody King just made a statement of the century here. And he just beat Randy Orton.
Hang on. I think I'm hearing something in my headset here. No, don't tell me what Jim Tunney's doing. Jim Tunney wants the match to be restarted.
Why?
Why?
Because of the rope break.
What rope break? I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. I think. All right, that makes sense. Yeah. If your foot's underneath the bottom rope, that's fair. That's fair.
He did grab the rope with his left arm. If nobody's seen that, I did catch it.
I'm looking at the replay. I'm looking at the replay on my monitor screen right now. Brody King did in fact have his arm underneath the bottom rope. So this matchup, per Jim Tunney, will continue here, and Randy Orton is pissed the hell off.
You can't blame him. Randy Orton
getting bested by Brody King here.
Randy Orton had a chance to make that win to Brody King completely go away.
I know.
Can you imagine what Brody King's thinking right now? Thinking he just beat one of the best in the business just for it to be taken away from him.
Yeah, and he just
I don't know.
He just cut the momentum off, at least.
This has to be a huge momentum killer for Brody King.
This definitely is hurt the thought.
Well, I don't know, man. Brody King hits a Hurricane Rana. It couldn't have killed his momentum that much. Brody King is determined to beat Randy Orton by hook or by crook, I'll tell you that. I will say that Brody King pinning Randy Orton near the ropes is absolutely a rookie mistake. And that's surprising considering that Brody King actually has a lot of years of experience. Maybe not to the degree of Orton, but he does have years of experience. There's a hook to the leg and a kick out by Orton.
But you could make the argument, though, maybe the years of experience have nothing to do on a big stage like this. Randy Orton's been on these big stages. Brody King hasn't.
Well, now Brody King looks like he's going to take the fight to the stage again with another toe. Come here.
Jeez.
And now Brody King now, it looks like, oh man, he's got evil intentions. But Randy Orton with a savant kick to the gut and an Olympic slam.
Oh my gosh.
By Randy Orton onto Brody King. Can you imagine the strength that has to take to lift a guy like that off the air?
Oh, he does it again.
Into the stairs. Into the stairs, guys. And now look at this. Gonna try to go for, it looked like it was gonna go for a fireman's carry toss. But Brody King blocked that one.
Both men gotta get back in the ring. We have at 6.
We're at,
There's 7, and now look at that. Brody King now. Oh, wow, look at that. He just sent him to the ring. And now look at that. Brody King now.
Gonna break the count.
He's gonna break the count, yeah, he is. You're right. He's breaking the count now.
Yep.
He wants to beat Randy Orton straight up here. But Randy Orton now, he's going back up. And now these two just plugging it out here, right at ringside. And an RKO!
Oh my gosh.
I can't. Did Brody King make a mistake by wanting to beat Randy Orton? Maybe he should have gone for the count-out win.
Yeah, he was at 8.
I think you're right. I think you're right, Owen. I think that's academic. What?
My God.
Brody King, this is insane. He survived 2 RKOs.
On the outside, yeah, drinks me a soda.
Randy Orton with a knee strike to follow up on Brody King. He is pissed off. He's like, what do I got to do to beat this guy?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Brody King.
Nice counter there by Brody King with a back body drop. Irish whip into the ropes. And now look at that. A wheelbarrow German suplex by the mammoth Brody King.
I can't believe this. I'm so impressed with the performance by Brody King in this match.
It's just unbelievable. And now look at that. He was wrenching on the head and neck of Randy Orton. And Randy Orton with 3 succeeding strikes. The final one being a picture-perfect dropkick. And now he sends Brody King to the far end of the turnbuckle on our side.
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
This is where Randy Orton's at his best, partner. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Randy Orton's got to slow this matchup down. It's only helping Brody King.
And now look at that. Oh, wow, what an arm drag takeover there by Brody King.
And I'm not going to lie, Brody King. Hang on!
Oh, and a pile driver.
Gosh.
Texas pile driver by Brody King. There's no way. Now he's bringing him to the. Now he's bringing him to the center of the ring, and now he's gonna hit the Death Valley driver. No way.
No way.
Oh my God! Cradle shot by Brody King. There's 2. And Randy Orton just slipped his shot in the nick of time.
Brody King's like, what the hell?
And now look at that discus elbow there on the Randy Orton. Randy Orton is literally on Dream Street right now, and a drop kick to the side of the temple to follow by Brody King.
I think
Brody
Orton
King's
could be...
got it.
Go ahead, Owen.
Brody King's got to take advantage of this.
Yeah, he does.
Brody King is taking advantage of it. He is not letting up on Randy Orton, and to your point, Logan, I agree with you. I think he may have a concussion, Orton.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God, now he's just slugging on the head of Randy Orton. Right in the back of the head.
Brody King's got to be careful, though. He can't get too aggressive with this match, because that could allow Randy Orton to take advantage.
Oh my God. Freaking back suplex, landing him on the top of his head and neck.
Jesus.
And Randy Orton kicked out before one. I don't know if that was on instinct or not, but Randy Orton's got to be out of it.
Well, he's
keep in mind, Brody King is doing moves that if you did these in the UFC, you would be completely barred and suspended. But here in pro wrestling, it's absolutely legal as he hits a senton on Randy Orton.
Can I say that Orton could be... Oh, I spoke too soon.
Oh, I don't know about that, man. I wouldn't speak too soon if I were you. Randy Orton now gonna go for the Hangman's Neckbreaker from the second rope, switching up his offense here. Normally he would go for the DDT, but Randy Orton not playing games tonight against Brody King and another angle slam.
Hello?
Hello?
Nothing.
This is insane.
And now look at that, Randy Orton to the top rope, and now he never goes to the top rope. He's pulling out all the stops to beat Brody King tonight.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Elbow strike right there at the top of the dome on Brody King, and again a kick out by Brody King. Here's signature Orton right here, a headlock.
What do you think?
And he's wrenching on that head there. He's wrenching on that head.
What is your mindset right now, Owen? Who could win this? That's the thing.
I think his mic cut out. Oh my God, a nice scoop slam there, a nice power slam there by Brody King. And now he's dragging him to the center of the ring again. And now what the hell is Brody King doing? He's going to the second rope. Oh no! Almost
my
Brody
gosh! King. How in the hell did Brody King even hit that?
And now Brody King to the top rope now. He's going to the top rope here.
What's he thinking?
Oh no, he's going for another moonsault! Randy Orton this time moved.
No!
One mistake too many by the up-and-comer compared to Orton. And now Randy Orton gonna go for the DDT from Brett's rope! The death rope!
Oh my gosh! This could be it, Scotty. Sorry, my bad. I'm so used to saying Scotty Bear here.
Well, this could be a John, but it's okay. I'll take Scotty too. Try to go for an RKO by Brody King!
Jonathan!
With a Hurricane reversal!
Wow! Brody
King pulling out all the stops here. We're going to try to get Owen Finch back on the air here. Apparently we're having some technical issues. No surprise there.
But that's alright. It happens, huh?
And now look at that. Look at that. Brody King now. Getting perched up on the top rope by Randy Orton.
Hopefully.
And now Randy Orton, he's going to go. What? No, he's not actually going to do this.
What's he thinking?
No, he's not.
Jonathan, what is he thinking?
Superplex into the center of the ring!
Gosh, Lord. Somebody call 911. Jonathan, I think it could be it. Brody King, you gave a good chance, but it's over.
You pissed off Randy Orton one too many times, kid.
Yeah.
And now look at that, Randy Orton now. Oh my God.
Lifting up.
He's gonna go for another one.
Yep, it's got.
He's either gonna go for that, or he's gonna go for something completely out of the ordinary that even we're not expecting. A nice uppercut there on Brody King.
Hold on, Scotty. I mean, Jonathan.
No.
Jonathan. No.
Oh God.
No way. No. Gosh. Speaking of lifeless body.
Brody King's done here.
Jonathan, this is over.
Sorry, guys. I had some technical difficulties.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. At least you got the best seat in the house for that RKO from the top.
Yeah.
And Brody King still kicked out. And keep this in mind, his arm was actually underneath the rope, similar to how Randy Orton was. The referee doing a horrible job, but nonetheless, Brody King still managed to kick out.
And he's still fighting back. Think about that, John.
And now a nice powerbomb smack there, and another rope break. This time the referee is able to catch it.
Oh my gosh.
He
Jonathan,
catches it right away, too.
Owen, that RKO off the top rope is insane. And another pile driver to Orton.
A style driver there by Brody King, but not able to follow up with the big boot. And now look at that, Randy Orton with a reverse DDT.
Think about it, too. Brody King did something that not a lot of people can say they did. They kicked out of the Super RKO off the top rope. It's insane.
The referee might
referee was checking on Brody King after a beating that Randy Orton was laying into him. And now look at that, Randy Orton now gonna go for his signature clothesline. He's into the scoop slam there, dodging Brody King's attempt at a clothesline.
Absolutely.
Now there it is, the systematic destruction. Orton targeting every body part, every vital body part of Brody King.
This is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, this is absolutely amazing.
This is a tremendous match. And now look at this again, reversing the RKO. Randy Orton gets hit with a cradle shot. You gotta be kidding me. This has to be it. This has to be it. He kicked out again.
That's insane.
Oh my God.
I can't believe this. These two men are being
Omega Driver. Oh my God, there's Brody King. Brody King gonna hit the Omega Driver. And he got the 3 counts!
Ow! Brody King defeats Randy Orton, ladies and gentlemen.
And this time it's for real. No
fuck-ups, no nothing. I can't believe he kicked that.
Brody King essentially beat Randy Orton twice in one night, even though the first one didn't count. That is huge for Brody King.
Huge momentum for Brody King going into that ladder match at Superstardom.
Brody King is absolutely on a roll here after that hellacious match with Randy Orton.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it. That could have been the main event, guys. That honestly, that could have been the main event, and we could have been over.
Honestly, I might need a minute, guys.
Same.
I might need to get a drink or something.
I can't believe how great of a match this was.
But one more match.
Brody,
the match was.
We got one more match to go. Tremendous matchup.
The match was so great it killed my microphone.
Exactly.
There you go.
Good point. That actually happened.
Here we go with our main event. Oh, are we?
Yes, main event of the night. Tito Vargas. We'll find out who the member, the leader of Chain Gang is, with Jay Lethal and Arn Anderson and whoever else comes in the group.
Oh, wow.
And also, the person that's the leader of Chain Gang will indeed be the 8th man in that Destined for Greatness ladder match.
Somebody's a fan of Batista, by the way.
Yeah.
Think about how much pressure is on Tito Vargas right now. Tito Vargas has to go into a match where he doesn't even know his opponent. That's tough preparation right there. He doesn't even know how to prepare for this person.
That's true. That's very true. And yes, by the way, Tito Vargas was a big Evolution fan. He is from Puerto Rico, so he grew up watching Evolution. He wanted to be Evolution. He's been all around the world. He has won a world champion, but the owner of it actually screwed him out of the world champion and fired him just because he was Puerto Rican. So he's been through the racial bullying and stuff like that, and he's finally here in FOW.
That's bullshit.
He's finally here in FOW.
Tito to win now. I want Tito to win.
Yeah.
Just for that. I don't even know who his opponent is. Real question, though. What is this song? Catchy. I like it.
Really good song.
Send it to me.
I'll message Tito and see if he can get that for you.
Absolutely.
Hold up!
What the hell? No way.
Wait a
No
minute!
John Cena?
How did we not guess this?
Get the fuck out of here!
I never thought that I would see John Cena be the leader of a group like this.
The fact that John Cena is
It's an FOW. That's one thing.
the fact that he's in FOW, the fact that I mean, we heard Chain Gang, but we didn't actually expect John Cena was going to be the leader of it. But I guess via the name,
The Doctor of Thugonomics, Owen.
It makes sense though because, you know, listen to the song. That should just tell everything right there. Says it all right there.
yeah, I mean, Chain Gang is the clip.
Now
I like Chain Gang.
Now think about it.
And Jay Lethal is
Tito
included
Vargas
John Cena.
Tito Vargas is taking on John Cena.
Yeah.
He had no time to prepare for this match, of all things, too.
Well, let's see if he can put on one hell of a match against one of the greatest of all time.
Dude, you try preparing for a matchup, Owen, with a freaking a 16-time world heavyweight champion, and see how well you can prepare with little to no notice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Tito Vargas had no way to prepare, so Tito Vargas has no clue what to study.
And not just that.
Oh,
have you ever thought that this?
Go on, Logan.
Did anybody else occur to them that this match is actually starting off like this?
I mean, I can see that. John Cena is known for his chain wrestling. So
John Cena actually is a very underrated worker. A lot of people don't give him enough credit for what he could do. And look at that, though. Tito Vargas able to out-wrestle John Cena there with a nice knee to the small of the back. John Cena now with a headlock.
Think about, too, like, John Cena is taking time out of his Hollywood schedule right now to be in FOW wrestling. That is pretty damn impressive right now.
That's a big coup for FOW for sure. Nice Irish whip into the corner now.
Like regardless,
John Cena just brutal strikes into the corner of Tito Vargas.
Can you imagine though if Tito Vargas can pull out an upset here and defeat John Cena? What that would do to John Cena's stock right off the gate.
And now look at that. It looked like he was trying to go for a suplex there, but Tito Vargas was able to hit a knee strike right to the top of John Cena's head. And now a blockbuster to follow up there on the John Cena. Tito Vargas taking it to the 16-time champion.
Absolutely. You know what this means? That means now John Cena is the last guy in the ladder match. We haven't even really talked about that all that much. Because
John Cena is the last man in the ladder match.
Exactly.
And he's the leader of the Chain Gang. Wait, does this mean he's against the fans?
Yeah.
I didn't even consider that for a minute.
Yes.
Oh, man.
This is the first time, I think, since 2003, John Cena's been against the fans on purpose.
Man, it's shocking, guys.
And watch, knowing how the IWC is, they'll still cheer him.
But let's just
nice tilt-a-whirl slam, though.
As this match is going on, let's just talk about a couple of these guys in the ladder match. As John Cena goes for a cover, Nick Aldis is in it.
Yeah, Nick Aldis is in it too. Nick Aldis is no stranger to leading factions in his own right either.
Yeah, especially in FOW. Especially in FOW, the National Treasure.
A slingshot into the ropes. I don't think I've ever seen a slingshot into the ropes like that before.
John Cena always pulls something new out of his arsenal anytime he steps in the ring. He's been doing that since he's been showing up to pro wrestling. He's got something new he's trying to learn. Whether it's good or bad.
Going back to the ladder match, though, Nick Aldis being in the match, I don't know how he's going to do in the ladder match, because you don't really think of Nick Aldis of a person that would want to be in a ladder match.
Wow.
By the way, if you want to see Stardom, it will be on this very channel, Stardom. Exactly. Coming onto the FOW channel very soon.
Stardom. Yeah. But we also got Tito, we got John Cena. We know Brody King and Randy Orton, which one hell of a match again. Let's bring that up.
Yeah, and
Now think about.
I don't know if there's any match that can follow it. I think Tito Vargas and John Cena could. Nice reverse suplex there by Tito Vargas, and now a hook to the outside leg. There's one, and a kick out there by John Cena.
And a couple other names that we have not really talked about recently is Andrade's in it. Okada.
He tried to go for a Phoenix Splash. The Tito Vargas, but John Cena able to reverse out of it.
Now, I want you guys to think about something, though. John Cena and Randy Orton could have the experience in the ladder match, considering the fact that they've won the Money in the Bank ladder matches in WWE.
That's true as well. And Andrade's got a little bit of experience in ladder matches as well. And then you got Okada, and then Drew McIntyre, another person that nobody's really talked about.
Drew McIntyre, I feel like, could be the dark horse of the entire ladder match. And now look at that! Oh my God! There's a deep six there by Tito Vargas. Tito Vargas taking John Cena completely by surprise, hitting this move out of absolutely nowhere, and now a hook to the outside leg. There's a referee in position. There's a 2 count, and oh my God! Stop with the upsets.
Little do people know is that deep six is his secondary finisher.
Think about the strength that it took for Vinny Vargas to get John Cena up for the deep six, too.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of muscle.
By the way, his name is. By the way, I didn't know Tito Vargas decided to screw Vinny Vegas and have a son called Tito Vegas or Vinny, or what was it, Vinny Vargas?
I don't know what I said.
Hang on, what is
on the outside.
Gosh.
Think about how smart he's being in this match right now by targeting the head and neck of John Cena, the surgically repaired neck of Cena.
John Cena has had definitely had a history of neck issues here. Oh, guys, we gotta get out of the way. I'm not
get out of the
exactly
way.
Comfortable here.
Hang on now, James. We're actually in the up top. We got Michael Cole and them down there. They can just get fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
I don't know what Cena's trying to do here. If he's trying to win him, I don't know what.
Well, I can tell you what John Cena is trying to do: annihilate Tito Vargas. I like this new aggression of John Cena.
Oh, there's so many new moves, especially what Owen said earlier.
This is the aggression that that everyone's wanted from John Cena since the jump.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh!
And just tossing him in like a rag dog.
Rag dog?
I mean ragdoll, okay?
Ragdoll.
Hang on, what's Tito?
I didn't know there was a thing called a rag dog. A nice drop kick though by Tito Vargas.
Tito Vargas reminds me a lot of Finn Balor with this match right here.
Yeah.
I agree.
And a little bit of
There's a lot of parallels there. Yeah, I agree.
Do you think they train together at all? Do you think Finn Balor taught him a thing?
Nice slam. Well, I mean, considering the fact he just took a scoop slam, I wonder.
Just saying.
And there's a Phoenix Splash to follow up. Now he's got a hook to that leg. And Cena kicks out again. Right before 2.
Are we really
Not
surprised?
even before 2.
Should we really be surprised about that? John Cena survived the toughest things anyone could survive in the wrestling business.
Yeah, he did take a DDT on concrete, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And he came back and won and beat the Nexus.
Wow.
And an execution DDT.
Yeah,
no way.
That's the finishing move.
Actually do that.
James, that is the Tito Dito.
One, never mind.
The Tito Dito.
Well, I did say he took a DDT. See, I did say that he took a DDT there on concrete, so that's probably chocolate.
So, I don't know why we act so surprised.
Yep,
he's still Super Cena for a reason.
Absolutely.
Now he's just Bizarro Cena because he's, no one likes it. No one's supposed to like him right now. He doesn't want to be liked.
No, he doesn't. And
nice back suplex.
That's another one we don't see from John Cena too often.
Nice back suplex. It's textbook too.
Oh, and
John Cena pulled that off beautifully.
And that
so going back to the ladder match, who Who do you guys think has the most chances to win the ladder match?
I would have to go
well, from the
Andrade.
looks of, I think Andrade may have a chance, but I don't know, man. Cena with this new aggressive attitude is really showing a lot here with an attitude adjustment, or should we call it the FU? But still, Tito Vargas able to kick out.
Could we see another Brody King situation in this matchup, guys? A shocker. Getting
clothesline.
Just the thought of getting a win over John Cena as a heel again, as the leader in a debuting match in FOW. And what is Cena?
Splash by John Cena, and somehow Tito Vargas able to kick out.
John Cena
is pulling out so many moves I've never seen him do before.
I
didn't even expect him to do it. I like it too. I just didn't expect him to do a freaking frog splash. I was like, and that has to suck, by the way. Consider the freaking build of John Cena's frame.
Absolutely.
That can't be fun to take.
Oh, what is Cena?
But he kicked out.
Cena setting up for the...
Oh, God. He's setting up for a superplex. Bang!
Wow, and the smart part on John Cena's part is he didn't go all the way up top with Tito. He just took it to the second rope. A lot less of a bump for himself.
You gotta imagine being paired with Arn Anderson has definitely influenced what John Cena does in the ring. But look at that, a nice execution DDT there.
Yeah, the
by Tito Vargas out of absolutely nowhere.
Yep, that Tito DDT.
And now, oh man, he's gonna go for the top rope. The Tito Vito by Tito Vargas, and now look at that, go for the right arm, but John Cena able to counter the double knees.
Did Tito Vargas make a mistake? Tito Vargas has to learn to capitalize.
Hangman's neck breaker though. Tito Vargas not giving up quick. All right, yeah, it's official. Him and Orton train.
I think he's making a mistake by bragging to the audience, though. You can't do that with someone like John Cena.
John Cena ain't gonna let you brag on his watch now in his mood.
No, you don't do that type of...
Pummeled the hell out of Tito Vargas.
You don't do that type of stuff when you're in the ring with Cena. He'll make you regret it.
Exactly right.
And look at that, another back suplex. You can tell there is training influence here by Arn Anderson, who always used the back suplex to finish his opponents back in the day. And there's a nice spinning side, or should we call that the
move of doom?
Protoplex by John Cena.
Man, this is just one hell of a match.
Cena's not going to set up for what I think he's going to set up for, though, is he?
Is he going to try to get another suplex?
Oh, no.
Tito Vargas is able to reverse out of it.
Tito Vargas had to get out of that.
Tito Vargas was fighting his ass off to stay alive in this matchup against a very game and vicious John Cena, but another FU.
Oh my gosh.
Leader, there's one, there's two, and Super Cena wins in his debut match here in FOW, the chain game leader.
Tito Vargas has nothing to be ashamed of, though. He put out a great performance not only against John Cena, he didn't even know he was facing Cena, had no time to prepare.
Absolutely, he absolutely deserves all the credit in the world. Look at this tornado DDT from the freaking ropes.
Yeah, and John Cena uses... Go ahead, Owen.
Tito Vargas did everything right. He went after the neck of Cena. It was just experience won in the end of the day.
And not to mention, the man's cardio is unlike anybody else in the industry.
Absolutely.
How? I can't get over that we just saw John Cena pull off a freaking body splash.
Think about how many new moves John Cena did in this match. And this is just the beginning. How many more new moves will we see from John Cena?
Yeah, and could this be a preview of who wins the ladder match? Could it be Brody King? Could it be John Cena? Both those guys had the momentum going into the ladder match. We'll see at the Stardom pay-per-view what happens. Because I am now hearing in my headset that at Stardom, the ladder match will start the night off.
That is a big way to kick off the show.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
And all I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Future Wrestling, episode number 26, and we will see you guys next week when we figure out what happens next. Stardom is coming soon, guys. Don't worry. We are.
I want to see what's going to go on with. I want to see what's going to happen with Cena after what we saw tonight.
Yeah. Well, what's next? What's next for the Chain Gang and more? And guys, we will be here next week. FOW episode 27, and it will be the pretty much the last one before we get Stardom.
Before Stardom. Go home show, boys. Go home show.
And I will allow. I can announce one of the matches for next week. We will be getting Keith Lee and Jeff Cobb versus Brian Cage and Scott Steiner, and in the main event, the Young Bucks and DX's Triple H and Shawn Michaels in a tag team match.
That is a big show right there. Let's go.
Let's go.
And not just that, ladies and gentlemen, the Iron Man Championship will be officially on the line as Chris Stewart takes on Jackson Creed.
Cool. Ready for it. Ready for it. Bring it on.
But
bring it on.
Any last words, Owen and Jonathan?
Well, Owen, you always have a catchphrase.
We'll talk to you later.
We'll talk to you later. What were you going to say about WYW? Yeah, we're taking over.
Yeah, I suppose WYW has officially taken over FOW.
Oh, man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Jim needs to get Scotty back here, damn it. We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, on FOW.
This is our time to respond. Let's go. Future of Wrestling Podcast. Yeah, nobody else could do it like us. Future of Wrestling Podcast. Nobody else could do it like us. Yeah, who could really run this podcast? Nobody here could do it like us. Yeah, who is here can run this podcast? Nobody here can do it like us. Yeah.